Hello, 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 Jerry. Jerry! Hi. Anywho's, we're back. We're doing some stuff, some things. We're trying to get on up here, do the thing. First things first, we need some coal or torches so that we can light up our base up there and have... Are you kidding me? What did you spawn on? Did you spawn on the chairs? It's gotta be the chairs, right? Okay, hold on. We might be able to fix this one. What if... Can you not put... Can you really? That's interesting. Okay, can you put... Alright, that should help a little bit. You shouldn't be able to spawn now. And... You shouldn't be able to get to me either. Yes. Neato burrito. Alright, cool. Another golem down. More senseless violence, of course. That's how we do it. Where's our torches? Ooh, we don't have very much coal left. That's not good. That's not good in the slightest. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and use all but two. Craft ourselves up a full stack of torches. Because we're gonna need them. Gonna need them for the build up here. Alright. Okay. Let's go. So, first and foremost, I want to address this. We're gonna have to do something with it. Like, I do want the path to come over here and just kind of meander its way through. But look at all of this. Like, there's one random block here, which my guess is Enderman. Enderman. Like, I can't prove it unless I see it, but I am an Enderman. I am pretty certain that all three of those blocks are Enderman. So, I don't know if we will go ahead and take them off or not. I'll have to go back, look at the footage, and if that stuff actually was not there, then we are allowed to remove it. And if a creeper blows up, we are allowed to repair the hole because that is kind of silly. Makes it way more difficult than is needed, and I don't want to do that, honestly. Don't want to do that. So let's start by just putting some torches up here, getting it nice and lit up so that we don't really have any issues. We can build up here at night and everything will go swimmingly. I know, we still got a monstrosity down there. I know, don't worry. We'll get to the monstrosity. But we are desperate on wood right now. Ooh, what am I going to do in this section? That's a bad section. Some of the terrain that Minecraft does is really bad. What we could try to do, and it's a risky move, is potentially use like a block of TNT. If we use it correctly, we might be able to like get rid of some of that, and maybe everything is okay. Don't know though. We'll have to find out for sure. We got enough at the moment. Good, like that. So this is our initial one here, and I'm just gonna kind of go through here. We don't need it that high. But we're going to go layer by layer here and just kind of rough it up a little bit. Just enough here. Where these two combinations of blocks together kind of form a pretty decent looking fence, I guess. Like that. go around. Come on, baby. We got this. I am going to break my rule here. One of my rules. This isn't a rule for the series, but this is a rule that I usually follow. And that's you cannot have a 2x2 of anything. Now, I know that seems a little silly because it's very hard to do something like that when you do a build such like this, but I do think it is important to do a little bit of the texturing, and we'll just kind of make it up as we go here, trailing down the mountain. And I do believe that it should all be different heights too. I think that's going to give that more organic look that we're looking for. Oh, this is a lot of blocks, though, I will say. So, like, probably 4 blocks down here, if I had to guess. Something like that. And then we can do, like, the little pointed bits at the top of this as well. So, like, that's good, right? But then we got to go up again, so we're only up 3. So it's going to taper up, I think, and just give us kind of a weird shape here. So we got 3, we got 2. Is that 4? Looks like it. 3. 4 blocks tall seems pretty good for this, honestly. And we're just going to just shape it as we go here. It's going to work. Don't worry. It's going to work. I know we're using a metric ton of wood here, but trust me, it is needed to progress. Let's see. 2, 3. Oh, so this needs to be 4. Is that 4? That one's not. That one is 4. Weird. I don't want it to be like the same height, so it's just we're gonna have to make this up as we go, honestly, here. And just add little bits and bobs all over the place, and that is going to help with our aesthetic that we've got going here. I don't know what that aesthetic is, what you would possibly call this style of building, but it's a thing. We are running very low on the wood, though. Very, very low. In fact, we are out. Yeah. Let me just take a look, see how that feels, though. Yeah, no, that looks pretty good. Obviously, we got to do the little crevices and stuff like that, but as like a little retaining wall, that looks pretty good. Very basic, but I like it. Very easy to work with. Very nice. We'll probably address that on the bottom, too. That's okay, though. All right, so I kind of want to figure out how we're going to, well, we got to deal with that. So first thing is, how do you deal with holes when you can't simply fill them in? Well, that's an easy one. You build a boulder. A boulder. By building boulder, it actually helps us a little bit here in that we can just simply make this, right? We can fill all the things in, can do all the things very, very easily. Just make a nice little boulder, right? Let's not go there. Good. And I guess we should throw a torch in there too, because it is going to get dark in there. So let's go ahead, throw a torch or 2, just to make sure that it is not gonna hurt us that much. There, we got a nice little boulder all ready to go. Right there. Perfect. And I kind of want to go up a little bit more. So, I know it's weird. This is such a weird build. I either want to do a rock quarry up here, or I actually want to do... How do we do the quarry? We can't dig. That's so difficult. Okay, let's think. Think. Run around and think. Think and run around. We're out of wood. It's got to be wood. So let's figure out, I guess, where everything's going up here. We're going to use a path blocks to figure that out at the moment, because that's the cheapest thing, and we have really nothing to worry about. If we do path, we can always dig it out later, and it's not a problem. Just get rid of some of this real quick and light up this. What could I possibly use this for? Without digging any of it up, what could I possibly use that for? Ah! I have no idea. We might just have to wall that off, because I don't know how to use it. It's really what it comes down to. There's definitely going to be water right here, because I don't know why, but there is going to be water up here. So let's kind of just figure out how we want our path to be. So maybe they come in. Obviously, they're coming from down there, so there's gonna be a weird winding staircase that goes like, you know, up and zigzagging through the hill here. So let's say that they start here. That's fine. We have plenty of iron at the moment. We're going to do a 2x2 for this particular moment, just until we figure out what we're actually doing. And then obviously we'll smooth it out and add our curves and all of that. So I do think that there should be a pathway all throughout the front here. Something like this. Add a torch here for good measure. And here, don't want any surprises up here. So something like that to go maybe the outskirts of this. And then obviously it's going to be like a big loop here, a big circular loop that we got going. Go right next to the boulder. Cover up the holes. Honestly, that's going to be one of my main go-tos, I think. Either you put something over it, or that's really your only option, right? Because you can't break blocks if you're not going to replace them. So, you know, that's a thing. All right, we'll figure it out, though. Kind of winding our way up and here, to and fro, back and forth, like this, because it's weird, right? So here, on the diagonals, it's got to be a 3. So we will go all the way to the edge, I guess. And then we kind of, so from here, there's probably another pathway that goes like up here would be my guess. And where all the trees are going to grow is in the middle here. And I should not have built a rock. I should have built a log pile. We'll fix that. Don't worry, we'll fix that. That was dumb. That was stupid. All right, so anyway, go up here. Now, here is where it gets a little tricky, right? Because there's a big hole. Look, I can't get rid of these 10 blocks, right? However many blocks there is. So that is a bit of an issue. So let's actually go back the other way at the moment. fill that in just so I know. Not trying to cheat the system or anything. Okay. Get that over here, back on the bar. We're gonna need another shovel real quick. Okay. The shapes that I'm making here are very hard to do because I'm going against every natural instinct in my entire body. My body's just screaming out, make it curved, fill this in, you know, do all of these things, and I can't. So I'm really, really struggling with that. But it's fine. We're going to make it. Good. So it's going to have to go around this because for some odd reason I've decided, hey, you know what would go really good right here in the middle of this log camp? A pond. Like that's pretty big, right? There's no way we can get around it without filling that with water. So let's do that. Make our way over here. Break that. We really should have brought a water bucket so I didn't have to do all of this tedious things, but here we are. We also want to go around the outskirts of here, and then what we're going to have to do is start connecting all of this up, right? So it's going to have to, probably here. Probably right there. Go back to the other path. Something like that. Lots of weird twists and turns and stuff like that. It's weird, but it's actually kind of therapeutic. Just kind of making it up as you go here. Alright, so then if we have a big circle, we can connect back here. And we want to connect a little bit off-center. So like here. All right, that's pretty good. This part is a little too straight for me. I'm not a huge fan of that. We'll figure something out for that, though. I think you have a bit of a retainer wall maybe up here. Just to kind of keep it boxed in a little bit. We got it. That path going all the way around now, right? Kind of. Not really. Alright, so then if we continue this way, go up and around here, I guess. It's so weird having to do it this way. Alright, do that. Good. We can always soften these edges out as well, so that's not the biggest of deals. And then right here is an issue. That's a big issue, actually. Maybe not. Let's just go like that. Create like a weird path. So it's going to be ups and downs and lefts, rights. Weird connectivity issues here. It's okay, though. We'll make it through. Something like so. And then, what do you think? We'll go just to have a little bit more curve variety, I guess. Let's just go around here. Need one more shovel, it looks like, to polish this thing off. Give me that. Hello. Beautiful. And where is this one going to connect to? Back there, possibly? I know it looks like we are losing a lot of space in which to grow trees, and you'd be right. You'd be very, very correct in assuming and in saying that we are losing a lot of potential area by having this path. But I think it truly is needed to have some kind of structure in here. So we got like a little circle over here, big circle around. We probably want to subdivide this as well. Maybe like closer to the path. A lot of this is unusable. Like unusable terrain. Like what on earth do you do with that? Well, I know what I'm going to do with that. What would you normally do with that? You would cover it up, right? That's not what we're doing, though. We're going to have a log pile sitting here, since this is a log yard. Like that, and here. Torch it up. Oh. Torch it up just so we can have that. Good. Little log pile, and then on the top too. And we'll make it a little asymmetrical. I like that. Because they're going to store all of this lumber, right? So we are going to need a couple log piles here. Going to need a couple trees, and we're going to need something. I don't know. Maybe it extends all the way up onto the mountain. There is limitless possibilities here. But that is actually going to do it for today. We got a path laid out, and hopefully more good will come from it. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. But until then, ciao.